What's up, everyone? It is your boy, Sludge Cities by Vectus Shots, or just Vectus. Gibbs, we got you sideways, homie. Gives me toys, got you sideways. If you want to flip on over. So today is my second, actually our second, Pic Bar. Excuse the mess on the sides. I had to basically clear a bunch of photo stuff away to set up this little diorama here. Just thought some funny shit out. Ned fell over. So I want to talk today about some fellow buddies and GDOP and some others out in the toy photo world. Together, I'm with my good buddy Neon Da Vinci and Gives Me Toys. And yeah, we're going to be going into a little bit of the photos in a few minutes. We're still setting up a little bit. We're getting refreshed on the whole the old stream, you know. I got you guys in the background. Close it up. All right, so I'm gonna flip her on over. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way because I am on a cell phone.
Yeah,
see if I can get myself.
I've got an on all of what's up on all of these. Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Elijah, you there? Having some technical difficulties on his side. We'll just go forth and into the fray until we get this going. Looks like
I'm on a phone too, so.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello.
I can. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me in the back?
Yep, can hear you. All right, so today we are going to be going over some of our friends in the toy world, and I think this is, some of our first run here. Gibbs and I have done it once before here on the Pic Bar, and I really enjoyed it, and I just wanted to have him back on, and this is our good buddy Neon Da Vinci, and he is an amazing toy photographer. Does a lot of cyberpunk. Let me let you explain yourself.
Oh man, that's a hard thing to do. I'm Neon Da Vinci, and I've been doing toy photography for about a year now. Fun fact: Global Defenders of Plastic was my first group to join, and it kind of started me down a very expensive but real fun path. And I've met a lot of cool guys.
The rabbit hole.
Had a lot of deep conversations that you wouldn't expect to have with a toy photography community, but a lot of the people in there are super dope and real open-minded thinkers. So I had some good conversations there. But yeah, I shoot mostly cyberpunk. I'm really into fashion, so that kind of led me down a certain toy line by Machine 56, the Bonehead stuff, the stuff you see back here. And
that stuff's great.
Devil Toys and Bullet Punk, and with Tech 63 and the Ghost of Kurosawa, a lot of photographers are shooting those guys now. But yeah, that's my gist. I'm real into fashion, and that kind of went into what I was already doing for photography, and because I've been a photographer for like 20 years, and I just kind of ventured into toy photography through the fashion, and I think I'm stuck here because this is hella fun.
You're one of my senpais, homie.
Yeah, you get both worlds of it because there's a lot of fashion in figures. You know what I mean?
No, they're
It kind of
totally
goes hand in hand. And then taking shots of it, it goes into that next step of it as well, which I don't have. But if you have the eye for it, which I think I picked one of your shots, didn't I?
I think you did, man.
It was the
Thank
Devil
you so much.
Toys.
That was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. My thing is like picking people out that obviously take good shots, but just stuff that I don't collect and that I don't have. So I don't have to spend the money on it because I can already see amazing shots that you guys put on there. I can put my money towards something else, while still enjoying creation and content that other people are doing.
That's badass, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, love that.
There's a lot of
Gibbs,
heart in this
how about you
community.
talk?
I love that.
Yeah, there is. It is. And I love it. And, so one of my biggest gripes for when I got started, so I got started doing like Marvel Legends and Selects, and I didn't even know it was like a thing, and I didn't know toy photography was a thing. And I just like looked it up on Facebook. I'm like, toy photography, and I was like, oh, whoa, there's this huge community out here. And like I've been doing it for slowly progressing and learning for about, I don't know, like going on 7 years now doing it. No, 6 years. 6 years.
Wow.
But I just do my cell phone because I have a budget. Unfortunately, these little plastic men take priority over some of like my technology and stuff. So
it's the most important thing. Amazing pictures are one thing, but like it's all about the figs too. You know what I mean? You can't get past the medium at the same time. So it's just it's the same thing when you see someone take a picture of a landscape or some picture from the 70s. It looks like trash for today's standards, but there's an aesthetic to it that makes the shot. And that's more important than anything else. Is just the love going behind it. It'll always be good.
Exactly. So like, I don't know, I just want to say both of you, I look at your guys' work a lot and I try to like up my game up. And there's a couple other people that I dig a lot, like Thor, who runs the Pic Bar and the Lazy Boys. I look at his stuff a lot because I picked one of his shots for mine. I look at his setups and his spacing and stuff a lot, and like for me, like honestly, I looked at yours, Da Vinci's, for like a lot of the colors and lighting and stuff. And you taught me a lot of that in some of our private chats and whatnot that we've had in the past. And Gibbs, man, those mezcos, and dude, your freaking the cloth work that you do is superb, brother. And like I love it, dude. And, like I love everything you do with all the mezcos and stuff. And you got me more into mezco, honestly. When we first started talking in the group, I only had probably like 1 or 2 mezco, and now I'm at like 8, I think.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. Yes, so thanks for that.
I've been collecting for about 2 years, and when I looked at the release of everything that came out in 2023, and there were like 4 that I didn't get, and I'm just like, but that's I guess I don't spend my money on guns, I don't spend my money, on lots of other stuff, going out to eat. That's what I do. But anything extra you get, you make customs out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I actually want to show you guys. I don't know if you guys saw the photo, but I did a little repaint of this boy right here. So I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
your
using
that, man. That looks awesome.
Appreciate it. I try to do it kind of sloppy-ish, that so it looked like he did it himself, like he's one that's gone rogue. I wanted to add him to my world, Sludge City, which I'm working on recently. It's a very recent project, the past few weeks. So like, just in comparison, here's one. I have a second one riding on the motorcycle. So like, that's compared to what I did to it. And I don't know if you can see too well, but yeah, I want to show you guys that. I had really good fun time with this, and I call this guy my murder bot. So he the game Cyberpunk 2077 gave me the idea because they have these guys called cyber psychos, and they've had too many upgrades and like basically bootleg uplinks and parts and shit, and it's just like driven them insane. So it kind of gave me that idea, but full droid instead of cyborg. But yeah,
those are my favorite missions in the Cyberpunk game.
Oh,
they're so
yes,
fun.
dude, I love them. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm
all about that cyberpunk aesthetic as well. I'm not like I don't catch it as I can't take it on photo as good as Da Vinci here, but I eventually want to move into that a little bit, kind of play with the kind of cyberpunk stuff. So I look at your photos and kind of learn a little bit.
That's awesome, man. Anytime you want to step aside and talk geeky shit, man, I'm down for it. I love talking about techniques.
Yeah, definitely, man. I would love it. I'd love it. Yeah, and you've been a professional photographer and for years now. So that's another thing. Like I want to pick your brain when I go to upgrade my gear and stuff. So that's one other thing, which was really cool.
And I appreciate love shopping, so I'll find all the good deals for you too.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, brother. Love it. Me too. I'm always. I think some of the guys in the group turned me on to Ross for some figures recently, so I've been picking up a few here and there. I'm here in New Mexico, so in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The figure hunting market's a little scarce. Either we've got stuff slow to release in store, or you got the scalpers picking at it way too much and scalping. We have let's see. Oh my God, there's like 9 comic book shops or toy shops in town that sell figures. And there's a big drug problem in town, so you got a lot of crackheads reselling stuff too. So they'll be stealing from the big market stores. But anyway, other than that, so
you guys are lucky that at least you have people that will. You have stores that people can actually steal from. We don't even have the stores. We have I have nowhere. Everything I get, I have to order online.
Right?
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee, Lower Tennessee. Wait, so it's just
that's right.
Nothing there. I think we have an Ollie's like 45 minutes away.
Oh, man,
you guys have Ollie's
that's probably like 2 minutes from me.
We don't have one of those.
Sometimes they got some gems. Sometimes they got some gems.
Yeah,
we barely got some
whole arcade's worth of those Fortnite arcade boxes. I probably picked up like 30 of those that are just sitting in a drawer somewhere, waiting for me to do something.
Awesome.
Those are nice, man. I used the FYI, if you guys have a Marvel Legends Hit Monkey, the 3.5 inch weapons that for Fortnite look perfect on him. They worked great with Hit Monkey. It was a Hit Monkey and Deadpool 2-pack, but they were.
I didn't even collect Marvel Legends by then, but that's a cool figure. Is it the one in the white suit? They're both wearing white suits.
Yeah,
like the Miami Vice. Yeah.
Yep. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I saw that one. I was like, oh, I have to get that. But yeah. So, what do you guys want to?
Like my Superman I'm working on.
Oh yeah, look at that! Wow, that's cool. I'm kind of peeking around my setup at my TV because my screen's kind of small. Oh, I like that, man. That's lovely.
And you're doing the soft goods yourself, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I made this outfit last night.
Nice.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
I like it. You got to put them in. I still got to do the belt. So I just my parents got me a Cricut machine for Christmas. Because I always was like, I want to do vinyl cutouts and put them on clothes. And I was like, I made this outfit based on just making the Superman logo. I like the classic logo, and I'm going to try to do that. So it's just 2 pieces of vinyl on top of each other cut with that machine. But man, it's Those things are a little pricey, but if you're doing any kind of soft goods, they're definitely worth the price of it. And this guy, I don't should try to do some like techie stuff on it.
Oh, that looks
That's
dope,
awesome, dude. It looks good, man. You do good work, man. I like
you make
how
that jacket too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I put something on the back, but I've got him all. He's all decked out right now. My cousin like Gomez, or one of my cousins.
He looks like a Japanese.
It's harder to see because I did it on black.
Gang rider. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Some kind of like semi-techie kind of stuff on it.
Yeah, that black on black.
I don't even know what that's called. Thank you. It looks really good, like live. It's doesn't. I try to take some pictures of it. It doesn't like I can't really get it to like it. I want it to like show up, but not show too many of the colors like reflecting on it. It's kind of weird, you know. But it's just something I gotta do it over and over again. So
yeah, it looks sick though, man. Great job.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Man.
I appreciate that.
I like.
I want to start trying to do like some Devil Toys stuff. Get that. Start customizing them.
Goods.
Yeah, they do.
Says across the toy. Let's see, across the toy multiverse. I missed that comment, but one of you guys wants to read the comments for me. Somebody commented. I forgot. I couldn't see what it said. I'm on a cell phone, but it said, "Okay, those are some sick custom clothes you made. You have insane mad skills." It's from across the toy multiverse.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm getting there. I'm trying to.
Where can you see
comments? Hell yeah.
I'm actually on the stream program. Should I be on YouTube to see comments or?
You can actually be on YouTube to see it in the comment section underneath.
Gotcha. I'll try that on my phone.
Just keep your stream up though, because that will, if you get out of the stream area, it'll cut you off.
So we can go over photos.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you for helping me run that. And I think Thor's in the background.
I think he's been showing things behind the curtain.
I appreciate you, Thor. Thank you very much. If you want to jump on here with us, you can. I would love it. If you just want to stay in the background, that's cool too. So yeah, man. Like, okay, so okay. Let's go over like real quick. What are you guys looking forward to when it comes to camera gear or toys?
All the toys.
Yeah,
all the toys. Gives me all the toys.
There's a couple releases coming out here in the next 2 or 3 months that I'm really looking forward to. They're 1/6 scale figures, and both of them are by Devil Toys. One of them is for Machine 56. They're doing a figure for Machine 56. They haven't had a new figure in years, so that's kind of a big deal. And then the other one coming out is there's another artist from, I think, Thailand. His name's Bounce1029 on Instagram, and he's got a character, an original character,
awesome,
Bounce Man, and that's coming out. It's like
amazing,
but his ears are speakers, and he's got like that street cyberpunk look to him.
Oh my god, it's something I would love.
And that's coming out soon.
They've got that aesthetic down. They have that aesthetic.
You'll have to send that to me later. I love that. I like. What is the company that makes your the Cyberpunk guys called again? It's that Thai company you're telling me about, right?
Devil Toys.
Or was it Devil Toys? That's right. Yes.
Yep, Devil Toys.
Dude, those are so amazing.
Dude, they make great figures. Great figures. Like they kind of set the bar for figures for me.
A little
that
higher
orange
on the price side
and black one. I don't remember the name of it, and I don't collect them. But I think it was 1/6 scale. But I think it was orange and black. And he looked so dope.
Pumpkin Jacko,
man.
Which
one. That's it, dude. That guy looks.
This guy,
awesome.
Sick.
I never did a top 10, but this would have probably been.
That guy's sick.
1. This thing is.
Oh, you got him? Oh, yes, that one. I love that one.
Yeah, dude. That guy's fire.
What's really cool about this, I'm going to geek out for a second. All of this is made by a company called Devil Toys, but they've hooked up with 2 street artists, Quicks and Check Disc. This is actually like Check This helped design it, but the actual character design was by George Chu, which is cool because Devil Toys is owned and ran by George Chu. So he's not only just like
cool.
a company, but he's like designing the characters.
An artist. That's great.
Yeah, so you can probably.
So does he do them all the time, or is it just like he went out for this one?
Do what now?
Does he design? Does he have a hand in a lot of them, or did he just go like hard on this one because he doesn't do it very often?
No, he's got his hand in a couple of the characters. There's my friend David's actually better at this. I call him Mac. But my friend Mac, they are really knowledgeable in Bullet Punk, and they could tell you more about it. But I know that he's done 2 or 3 other characters in the line already. I don't know who though.
The one I will probably never get into the 1/6 realm, even though that I think that most of the figures look amazing. There's a third party, Arthur Morgan, that looks absolutely amazing. But their 1/12 scale stuff is if they probably would have made that Pumpkin Jack in 1/12 scale, that probably would have been my first one. So if they ever do that and they ever make that one, I'm probably going to pick that one up.
He's going to come out in 1/12 eventually. Everything that Devil Toys has produced in 1/6 scale, that's the goal, is for them to come out in 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
So
someone on the marketplace was selling that 2-pack with the bike, and it was a good deal, but man, it was right after Christmas and I spent so much money, I couldn't, I was like, and also I like to get one from them first, make sure they get their money for it. So
for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm just logging into YouTube and I'm seeing a bunch of comments. Do you want me to help you guys catch up on this real quick, or?
Yeah, let's do it. I'd like to hear them so we can answer some questions and
all right, here we
comments
go. So
and stuff. I'd love it.
We got the Rabbit's Den Collectibles. He said, "What up, peeps? Across the toy multiverse. What's up, fellas? Let's go." Ender's Shadow.
Thanks, guys.
Across the toy.
Oh yeah.
We can hear you. Some of these were like relevant to the conversation, so let me skip over those.
If they're talking to each other, you can just skip them.
Yeah. Wyatt Smith said, "What's up, everybody? What's up, Wyatt? Big Troy's Collectibles. What's up, good people? What's up, Big Troy? Let's see here. Da Vinci, I want to see that M56 mask. Timeout. All right, I haven't bought a new figure in like 3 weeks because of this goddamn thing. Can you say goddamn twice on YouTube? Oops.
Yeah.
Well, you did.
Go for it. I don't know. You did it. It's good. It's good.
So yeah, I got to order this. This is by the artist Machine 56. This dude was my gateway into figures. So this is
holy crap.
Wearable
amazing
of helmet art, cast in resin.
Kinky.
All of these are handmade by one person, Machine 56 himself. But,
wow.
Yeah,
that dude's busy. He's busy.
It's sick. Like the detail on this is insane.
Wow. That's rad. I love that. That's cool. I'm usually not into like helmets or cosplay type stuff, but that is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, he only makes 60 of them at a time, sometimes less. So you've got to like be on the website at the time with the money ready in hand to get that thing, because they sell out in like less than 5 minutes. I've been trying for a year.
Mezco type thing there.
Yeah, trying for a year, and I finally got one. And that's actually the last helmet that's going to be made in that style. So pretty awesome, fully wearable, and it's got like little breathing holes on the side and under the nose and in the mouth. So it's like it's airy. It's not too bad. But yeah, that's my new toy. I will be going to MegaCon in Orlando next month, and I'll be doing like a bonehead cosplay kind of thing. And my girl, she's gonna dress something sexy. I don't know what yet, but she'll be hot about it.
Just the mask.
Yeah. She went as Barbarella one year when Barbarella had on the clear outfit with
I can dig it.
She built that, and then we walked around. It might have been MegaCon also, but we walked around there for a few hours for a day, and a bunch of people.
Best opening sequence out of any movie.
What's that? Oh yeah,
it's the best opening sequence of any movie. just her rolling around.
It's a good opening sequence with like the perfectly placed title cards ever.
Yeah, good music.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Ender's here. What's up, Ender? How you doing, man?
What's up, Ender?
Yeah, Ender's Shadow. If you guys aren't following him, he makes some awesome stuff. And when we go through the photos, you'll see some things.
All right.
Can't wait to get some Savage Crucible figs. Can't wait for that bounce figure. Jacko is a fun figure. And I think Vico-san26 said, "What up, fellas? What's up, man?
Vico?
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
And thank you, bro.
Rick Sheila said, "Hi guys, what's up?
Yo.
What's up? How you doing? All right.
We're up to date.
We're up to date. All right. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to anything else that's cool, but this guy, what is this? The Furry Planet veteran William. This was my figure of 2023. This guy is. You see, I've got him in a little doggy ball, but this guy is taller than the Marvel Legends Hulk. Yeah, he's taller than the Marvel Legends Hulk.
I love that. Yeah.
His articulation is so good. He fits into a tiny little ball. Made some custom soft goods for him.
Get that one. I love that one as well. I want to get the Croc as well. I've got there's a demon coming out. It's not part of the fray, but it's the same company. It's like it's a big Oni guy. He looks amazing. You guys seen that one yet?
Yeah, there's they've got some really good stuff coming out of the pipeline. Some just kind of, this is like the year of like weird characters that you kind of would never get, you know?
Yes, dude. And I'm loving it too, because like, that's what I'm all about, is just weirdness and grossness and crazy stuff. That's what Sludge City is about, you know. Got Toxie over here, you know, chilling with me. He's one of my favorites.
Nice.
This is from the Toxic Crusaders Super 7. I like you know, it has some Super 7-isms, but they're the only ones making Toxic Crusader right now at this scale, at the 1/12 scale. So, you know, I don't have too much of a problem with them, honestly. It's, you know, with Super 7, some people do. Some people have bigger biases than I do, but I love them. They do some of He-Man and stuff like that too. Turtles, they're doing a lot of the Turtles now, turning the
I've seen
classics into mains. So that's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to, actually, speaking of Turtles, I'm looking forward to I forget what his name is, what his exact name is, but he's the Hip Hop Mikey. The Hip Hop Mikey comes with the boombox, and he comes with he has a backwards cap, and he has a mic. He has he has brass knuckles that say Mikey on one of his hands.
I haven't seen it. That's awesome.
That one's really cool. It just dropped. It's on Big Bad. If you want to check it out later.
JT Studios.
It's Super 7.
Oh, Super 7. Okay, I'll just check that out. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's Super 7. So it's a remake. It's a remake and an upgrade of the old school Playmates figure that we used to have. It's basically that one, but there's a new head sculpt, and then there's the classic head sculpt, and there's some little finer details and cool stuff. But they put it up to date a little bit more, and it comes with a really nice boombox prop that I'm really happy I'll get one of those. Pretty cool eventually. There's what is it? I think it's like Beast Kingdom. I forget what it's called. There's like the shark robot guy. I'm looking forward to. It might be Beast Kingdom. I want to say it might be. I'm not sure. If anybody wants to correct me on that, that's
was it the ones that they made like small ones of, like in the early 90s, like late 80s, early 90s? If it was, it's Beast Wars.
Not the Beast.
They're making like a larger scale.
Yeah, like I've got a couple of those. they're inspired by those. I've got a couple of those on pre-order, but they're a little bit different. They're more Japanese robot kaiju looking things, but they're about 1/12 scale, I think. I forget what they're called. I've shared them a few times in the group. I can show you guys later, but looking forward to those. There's a cat and there's a shark. So the cat comes with this translucent like fish weapon, which is kind of cool, and he's got like he's got a cycloptic face, so he's got one eye and he has the cat ears. It's pretty cool. The shark's just this like big beastly, looks like something Godzilla mixed with a shark, but a robot. You know, it's really cool. It's all cybered out. They both light up, I think, too. Really cool looking.
Yeah, no, it's not. I was thinking you were talking about Warriors of the Animal Kingdom, but it's not. It's. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Which are cool too.
Those Warriors of the Animal Kingdom are cool as well. Those are cool. I got a Spiro Toys, right?
I think so.
I think. Yeah. He's a really nice guy. He's friends with, I was friends with him on Facebook before he was doing the 1/12 line. He's a pretty nice dude. I've talked to him a little bit in the groups and stuff. He's just he's just one of those guys who just genuinely loves toys. I feel like some of these guys, like, I'm not trying to, no judgment against you if or people in the group that if you like McFarlane, but I mean, I don't feel like I feel like he's like too much of a salesman. You know what I mean? And he's just like trying to hustle. I mean, of course you got to do that a little bit.
Hey, man, I have one McFarlane figure, and the only other properties I have the '89 Batman Batmobile 1/12, and I just got this the Bruce Wayne library in today. It was like $30, $35.
Oh, nice.
Easy setup for that. So, but yeah,
Ross,
I have two things,
Ross,
and I love
Ross.
I grew up on Spawn. I grew up on Spawn figures. You know what I mean? So that he's still like aesthetically, I like it, but you know.
I do too. But sometimes I can't get over him with his BS. I
probably will buy more of them than Hasbro though.
Yeah, I remember I watched a live stream with him, and he was, I was just when he first got the DC license, and kind of people were giving him some crap. But okay, cool, just let it fly by you. You're a professional. But on the stream, he gets up and like grabs his crotch. He's like, "Hey, I got your articulation right here, man." I was like, "Oh my god!"
And then he goes and adds articulation. Then he goes and adds more articulation.
A little bit, barely. Not really. They're kind of statuesque, honestly.
At the time that they did.
Yeah, I mean, right now they feel stiff to me. It's just my personal. I have a hard time posing them and whatnot, but if other people like them, that's fine. It's cool.
I got a couple McFarlanes from Walmart when they were on clearance for like $5.99. I got the Flash and Superman. I opened them out of the box, and their legs just wiggled. Like, what is that? Come on, McFarlane. I would be so pissed if I paid full price for that. Like, so mad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Da Vinci, your volume's a little high and you're echoing a little bit.
Hold on.
I think on your device.
Devices going right now.
There's like 3 of your voices.
You're doing good, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your help.
He's Mr. Tech over there. He's got all of it going on.
Keeps going back up.
Heck yeah.
Let me see if I can turn off the microphone with my screen still being allowed.
Okay.
Okay, and you can still see the screen. Is that better?
Yes.
Weird.
Yes.
For some reason, when I switch to my
so nice to see you twice.
Yeah, for some reason, when I switch to Instagram, it won't let me. Wow, it looks totally different on there.
Hey, thanks for joining.
Now you can meet both personalities.
We got the calm one over here, and then we got the maniacal one over here.
No, for some reason,
this one's the one that's bullying you, and he's mocking you.
That sounds about right. No,
your other image is mocking you.
So right now I've got my iPad showing Instagram, but it just shows up black on the screen over here.
Oh, it's all good, dude. No worries, no worries. So,
trying to figure it out.
Do you guys want to head into the photos? Start talking about these guys?
I'm trying to. I can't get the thing to show up.
Maybe hit up Thor. He can help us.
Thor, I know you're listening.
I know you're listening. We need your sweet embrace to help us.
Maybe I can put on my helmet and talk.
He's over there like grumbling, like these like non-tech using. Reza.
He said, "Open Pic Bar on the other screen." Like the webcam or my iPad or fucking MacBook. Jesus. Is that what you mean, Thor? I'm talking to him, but he's texting me. Yes. All right. Give me 1 second.
All right. Sorry, guys. We can talk for a sec about some things while you're figuring that out. All right. So,
hey, I know you don't collect a lot of soft goods stuff. Hey, check this out. What I'm looking forward to because I showed off stuff, but then I thought about it. Did you see that that Cesar Romero 1/12 scale Joker that they've got that they just solicited for? He's in like almost an orangey, like a salmon colored outfit. You know, like the classic one.
He looked crazy cool. Dope. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I liked that. I'm
not even a huge Joker or DC fan, but that guy looks awesome.
What else can I do?
I'm crazy about Joker, but I'm like uber picky about like my favorite characters. I have to like, especially Joker, because there's been a lot of misses with him, in my opinion. I'm just picky though. You know, I wanted him to be perfect. Well, so the one I really
what you want represented on your shelf.
Yeah, exactly. The one I have is the Crown Prince Joker. I have that one, and I had a long time ago. When I first got it, I had a person do a coat for me, and I bought a coat from her, and it looks pretty cool. I'm trying to see if I have it around here, if I'd put it away. I have too many toys on my
custom Joker.
Oh my gosh! Now my iPad.
Oh, that's nice.
Next to the screen. Oh, that's tight. Wow.
Try to do his little bomb thing.
Oh, that's cool.
And it looks.
Yeah, I like that.
It's seen better days.
Oh, it looks really good, man. I'm gonna have to hit you.
I wanted something. I like a maniacal Joker.
When I get some extra scratch, dude, I've been saying this for a while.
Dude, I'll slam out like trench coats and shit like that all day long. And if you wanted something like this, that's a little techie that might have like a logo or something like that on it, I could probably do something like that for you.
Yeah, I think I want to eventually get something like that for this Gomez, for the the 70s looking Spy Gomez. I forget which one they called, but
oh yeah. Yeah, he would look good.
Like that for him. With something techy.
Duster would look cool, but something a different color. You know, like something Wild West meets, a little bit of like tech stuff. Have some cool decals on it, but like a back Duster. Man, I'll start working on that. I'll start working on something like that for you.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit later too, if you want. When I get a little extra, I'll throw you down some cash or something.
Vaporoni is the man.
Oh yeah, this is the one I'm like really loving. He reminds me of what's like not Oliver Twist, but Dodger, dude. Because I read the Dodger
Artful
book.
Dodger.
You know? Yeah, Artful Dodger. Yes, dude. And like that, just like when I saw this character, the poses they did on the advertisement, I was like, dude, that's Dodger. I need that. But yeah, he's one of my favorites. And like him, and I put him and the Blue Vapor together, and I just pretend like they're brothers, and I do all these like funny stuff.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I like the classic outfits.
So, okay, what you have to do is that when you open up the other screen, you're gonna open up it's like you're presenting. So you're gonna go.
Yeah, I just presented it. You should be able to see it. I shared my screen.
Okay, I see both of your images. So now you just have to set it to the page.
All right, give me 1 second.
Off.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
No,
Appreciate
Thank you for your help.
It's really neat if you can do it, because then that gives you guys control over how it's awesome.
I appreciate your help. Thank you.
I feel bad because I've literally heard you say that like 5 times to other people before, and we still haven't done it.
Yeah, I don't have the capabilities to do it.
Well, yeah, you got to have 2 devices running.
Right. Yeah. All right.
So when the other one, we lost this audio.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is not interesting. Trying to.
Okay.
All right. You can hear me. I've got my other screen showing the Pic Bar, but I'm not able to like activate that screen. I'm clicking it, but nothing's happening.
It should give you because once you're added to the thing, let me add you to the stage again.
Okay.
All right. So once you're there, you should be able to just present like it's going to turn the camera, and it's like flipping the camera from
Let me
you
stop
to
the
your
screen.
thing.
Share screen. Share.
There you go. It should share your screen.
It's
Okay.
grayed out for some reason.
Got it. There it is.
Oh, okay.
There
Nice.
you go. That's what you do. So you don't need the 2 screens up. All you need is one.
Actually, I can close my iPad out.
Yeah, there you go. And
I've got 2 monitors, so I can just work like that.
Now you guys are cooking. You got it running. It's awesome.
Thank you.
And it better be that way because I pay for this damn thing, so it better work. Pay extra for this shit, so it better work. So I'll see you guys. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks
Oh,
a
no
lot,
problem.
Thor.
No problem, brothers. Got you.
All right. So do you guys want to start from the top and work your way down?
Yeah, let's do this.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Rock and roll.
I think I'll talk. I think that's the first ones are me. So, well, yeah, the first. I think the first some of them.
These are the first
Okay,
5.
so, all right. So this is a Across the Toy Multiverse. I cannot read it, so somebody's got to read it for me.
I'll read it. This is a lot of work today, guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. All right. So with all these photos, we ask, tell us what you used to capture your picture and what toy line is your favorite to photograph. Across the Toy Multiverse said, so I used an iPhone 13 Max to shoot this pic. I have a DSLR camera, but I use it for wildlife, birds mainly. Wouldn't have guessed that. I love the
That's
challenge
cool.
of using a device that is so limited, like the old school film cameras, that it causes the artist to have to really think outside of the box to get that perfect shot. Love that too. This is a tough question to answer, but my favorite toy line to photograph currently is split between 2 lines. The DC Collectibles TNBA 6-inch figures and the 5-inch The Walking Dead figures, both coincidentally by Toddy McFarlane. He's been very popular this video.
Yes. Either you love him or hate him. That's how it is usually.
Hey, shots fired. Ba, 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 ba.
In the winter, I enjoy the DC Collectibles TNBA figures, and in the summer, I definitely enjoy the Walking Dead ones. Solid.
Sick, dude. So I'm gonna talk about this one. This is one of my picks right here. So I'm a huge fan of growing up, I was a really huge fan of Redwall, and Redwall hits me personally because I learned to read because I have dyslexia, and you'll see sometimes like I kind of misread words and crap sometimes in the chat, but I can type and read and stuff. I just have to read it twice, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, so it hit me personally because Redwall and comic books were how I practiced reading as a child, and that was how I got it. So this right here, these guys, these like remind me of like Mouse Guard. There's a comic called Mouse Guard, which is basically I think it's either close or inspired by Redwall. And dude, I love it. So it's like about these little mice and rats and like badgers and stuff that, you know, they're in the fantasy type world and going to war with each other. And, you know, this was really awesome because it's like, dude, they're in our world. You can see in the background, they're in our world, but like, okay, hey, they're going through a little journey, like, you know, Lord of the Rings or something like that. And it was like really heartwarming and like gave me that adventure vibe. And I like the dirt or snow in this photo, and it's just really awesome.
Yeah, I like this photo too. Actually, I remember scrolling across it when it just like came up on the feed like normal. And these kind of photos like give you feels. Like it makes you feel like you're
they do
feel that world.
They really do. Yes.
Yeah.
You're
gonna move on to the next.
You want to go to? Yeah, sure. You got anything to say, Elijah?
Oh no, it's a good shot. It's so far away from like the tiny little screen that I have. It just looked like two black dots and like in snow. But
okay,
I could see that I could see that there was like I don't know if it was a forced perspective, but there was some kind of like focus. Something going on there. But he did it with a classic camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he shot that one with a DSLR. He shot that one with a DSLR.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It had from what I could tell, it had
a DSLR for birds. Okay. So that was probably a regular.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so that's on that's on like a classic camera. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's the shots right there.
That's really cool. What song did he use for that? Let me just see. I'm a big music junkie, so
that's the Ramones Creek Bop.
Oh yes, Blitzkrieg Bop. Okay, it's a classic punk rock. You know, fucking CBGBs, bro. Okay, here we got the homie, one of the Pink Skull boys, driving up on his moto. I like those. I really like that gas station, and I like how he's, you know, it's like pulling up at a old school gas station, or maybe like one out in the middle of nowhere that's kind of, maybe they still have gas, maybe they'll shiv you, you don't know. And I liked that feel.
He's about to rob him.
Kind of dark.
He's about to rob because there's no cameras.
He's about to rob him. Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Except for the big one taking the picture. Don't pay attention to him.
I just noticed that he's got a little mezzet on the handlebars. I didn't see that before.
Oh, he does. I just noticed that too. I picked this. It blended in pretty well into his jacket and his leg. That's great. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I like the little.
Was he Mezco Monday? Was he doing a Mezco Monday for that picture, or was he just? That's like the prerequisites is a figure and a mezzet.
He's been doing a little series with this setup and this character. So he has done a few of them, and that was the one I picked. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the motorcycles. And so I don't drive at all, and I don't know much about. I'm not much of a gearhead, but I like hot rods and motorcycles. So that's like, you know, aesthetically they look cool. Yeah. But that just called to me, and I liked how he's got him sitting on there. You know, he scaled it up pretty well with the Mezco. Looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to read what he said? We all know Thor because this is his. Yeah, this is one of his babies, and I was just like an honor of him because he's so gracious to, he's featured me a few times as well. So I appreciate that. All right, let's hear it.
All right, next one is from Juan to Toy Photos. And here is what he said on this photo. Thanks for being featured in the photo of the day. My photo was taken using my Pixel A6 and portrait mode, just using the lighting in the room. The app used to add the speech bubbles was Pixlar. I also used Snapseed and Google Photo to edit the photos. He said, my favorite toy line to shoot is a little difficult to say. I really enjoy shooting custom minifigures because they are limited in articulation, so it's kind of fun and a challenge to make them look like they're doing something. I also like taking figures from different genres and using them together to make my own stories. And he does. This dude's artwork and his stuff.
No, he's great, man. He's great. He's Juan's great dude. Juan, anything you want to call him, Juan or John. I've known him for a little short time now, but kind of feel like I've gotten a little close to him. We chat a lot from private, about life and what we're looking for, and he's hit me up on some cool. He's into some of these. I guess you call them. If I don't know, some people don't like me saying bootlegs, but they're not like Lego doesn't make Jason, so that's a bootleg right there. But he finds these cool characters and he mixes them into the Lego world, and he hit me up on some really cool bootleg Godzillas and some Warhammer 40K Lego compatible guys that look pretty cool. They're basically like the Lego dude right there, but you can it doesn't have the hair. It has the power armor that goes over it. Basically, it's pretty neat. Yeah, he was telling me the other day he's been buying some a little bit and selling them at the flea market. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I really liked this photo because I thought it was hilarious. The caption was hilarious, and you don't see Jason in the Lego world, so that's even more quirky and funny to me. And he did a great job. The lighting's great. The dorky little the doctor guy there, scientist. So we got you. So yeah, I like that one. It's cool. I like my Lego shots. People don't know as much. I mean, a little bit. Maybe people know. I don't take as many Lego shots, but I do like to build Lego every now and then. They're just expensive. And all right.
Yep.
Yeah. Fun fact about Juan here. He was one of the first friends I actually made and had a conversation with in the toy community like over a year ago.
Oh,
and
wow, that's cool.
He might have been the one that introduced me to Global Defenders of Plastic.
I actually,
very cool guy. I had some great conversations with him.
Actually, he came later.
Did he?
Came after you. Yes.
Okay. I
actually found him on a comment on yours, and I added him because he seemed cool, and I looked at his page and liked his stuff, and we just hit it off as friends, online friends. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Hey, this guy.
Hell yeah.
All right.
This guy sucks.
Let me read what he says here. He said, yo, thanks, y'all. I use a Canon PowerShot XS420 IS.
Smoke it up.
I love and collect most all 1/12 scale. Mezco is the most photogenic.
Hell yeah. This is another one of my picks. Because this motherfucker is a good dude and nice, and he always has good tips and stuff. You hit him up. Does good work. Man, his setups are fucking divine, I think, and his cloth. I'm just throwing praise, dude. I love this photo.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. My wife got me some extreme sets for Christmas. Like they have like a package deal. They're pretty cool. I love building dioramas, but I've got such a small workspace that I can't really it's another craft that I can't focus on that I want to, but I have to be realistic for the kind of space that I have. I want to be able to put something in a box and throw it up. But everything that I do, I always want to try to like, okay, there's an OG Mezco figure, nothing done to it, nothing customized. Almost everything else that's in there is something that I create, like customize myself. Both the other two figures that are in there are customs that I've done. The Bratz car was something that I totally repainted. I made the fence that I put it in there, the garbage cans, and try to do a little bit of mine, a little bit of theirs to create just a little bit something different. Quick shot, took me about 20 minutes to set up, just shoot it, and I was unpack and do it. I also have cats. And if I leave anything that resembles a box, they're going to be in it. It doesn't matter what it is; they're going to be in it.
I'm right there with you. I got cats as well. I used to skate a lot as a kid, and I still do it every now and then as an adult. So this one hit me in the fields for skating. I'm like, I used to watch.
There's something glorious about doing something and having your friends cheer you on and encourage you to do it. Because I mean, it's like people don't understand that haven't done it, that kind of camaraderie that goes with it. Mm-hmm. And there's been plenty of times when I've been out by myself and I'm motivated and I'm trying to do it, but there's nothing like when you got some boys with you that are pushing you, to do something, get it done and get it for the shot. And that's it. So that's kind of what I want to do with that, but also show off some things that I made and also show off a really good uncustomized Mezco character in the shot.
Also, that's what I love about the GDOP guys and everybody we've cultivated together. We're all really supportive of each other in the toy community, in the toy photography community, especially. I don't want to say the toy community because we got some of the hardcore sellers and stuff and scalpers out there, but
they don't count.
A lot of the toy photographers
business people don't count.
Amazing. No, they don't. No, they don't. Thieves and business people don't count.
Ones that are reselling them for the money don't count.
Oh, heck no. Don't feed the scalpers. Don't feed them. Can't. Don't do it. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, my
God. Awesome shot.
112 Wonders here. There's nothing. So I don't know how he took this photo. It was magic.
He's really good.
It's a cool looking shot. I mean, I don't know. I can't read anything, but it's an awesome looking picture.
Okay. Yeah, he's on he's been on sporadically. He's been having some family stuff going on lately. He also lives in England, so sometimes he gets stuff late. So he's a brother from across the pond that he's in the group and I really dig, because GDOP is global. As much as you can be on Instagram, very supportive. Right? Yeah, he's a great guy. Very supportive. I love Thor. Thor is he's my patron saint, and also my favorite Avenger. And so I am. So he gets me in the feels right there for that. I'm a heathen myself. I'm not gonna go into that because it's not about religion today. But so Thor in general is like my strength symbol. So I picked this because it hits me in the feels. Also, dude, this shot is sick. Look at that. Look, he's calling the hammer back to him. Yeah. This is awesome. So this is the particular Thor from one of the newer comics where he becomes the Herald of Galactus, and then he kicks Galactus's ass when he grabs his power, which is kind of cool.
That'd be a cool story to read.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've kind of read the blurbs of it. I had a few of the comics laying around, but it's pretty sick. I like how he has the kind of galaxy-ish smoke and stuff going on in the background. He's got kind of that distant shot and the hammer in the foreground and Thor in the background. So it looks great, man. The lighting he did, the editing with the lightning and the lightning coming out of the eyes and whatnot. Just fucking cool, man. Just fucking cool.
No, it's a dope photo for sure. All right, and then next, oh man, another Thor shot.
Yeah, that's me. That's my bad.
That's killer.
I have to.
Thor and Thor.
from Thor about Thor.
To Thor.
Oh, my bad. I thought okay, so on my feed, IG was being really weird, and I forgot what picture I had picked for Thor before. So sorry. So Thor gets Thor's Thor.
I almost gave him
an extra
two of
shout
mine.
out.
He almost got two of my picks. I messed up and was going to send two of them.
Yeah, I messed up for sure.
Hey, he deserves it for coming over here and helping us. He deserves it.
He does, yeah. I love it, dude. That's Thor. He stuck that Galactus, or that Harold Galactus head on the classic body, and gave him he gave him a cloth goods cave. I love that, man.
Mm-hmm. That looks dope.
Fighting ice giant. That looks sick. My cat's trying to get in. I threw him out so I don't have to wrangle him while I'm doing this. But I shut the door on him. He's mad at me. Yeah, man, this is cool. Well, we all know Thor. We can go on to the next one. You did a good job, Thor. I love it. I like how it looks like a comic book. Oh yeah,
right,
Cyber.
Next here we got Cyber's Topics and Toys, and they said, "Thanks for the mention. Really appreciate it. This shot was taken on my Google Pixel 7, and effects were from an app called Photo Studio. Favorite line to shoot at the moment would be Jada Toys Street Fighter or Star Wars Black Series."
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah!
Awesome
dude,
shot.
I'm a Star Wars fan myself, and that's New Hope right there. I really like that. That effect he did there. And he got the lighting pretty good in that one, and I like that background. I don't know if that's a screen or an actual background, but it looks sick. I love it. I love everything about that. R2D2 got the droids in there. Got that old school Leia. It's cool, man. Hits you in the feels. That was the first sci-fi movie I saw as a child. Was was that Star Wars New Hope? My mom showed it to me when I was just a little guy, because she grew up in the '60s and '70s, so she saw it when it first came out, and she told me she went to the theater and saw it because it was a huge deal. It was the first big box office sci-fi film, and she was telling me that back then, they didn't really get much. You just see them in the little tiny theaters, sci-fi and fantasy in tiny theaters, and this one in particular did really well. Well, we all know it's still around, and it's multi-million and owned by Disney, But it's great. I love those Black series. Like I showed you guys some of my favorite droids a few minutes ago. Love those Black series, so I had to give that some love.
Yes, sir.
Is that new R2D2 they just released?
I'm not sure. They look the same to me in photos, personally. I would have to see if
I think the new one's a little bit bigger. I think that's it.
Yeah, and I think it has the pop-up, has a replaceable panel on the top where you can pull the eye up, put a plug in.
You can store all the stuff in there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can store it in there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I have the old one. I have the damaged one, actually. Mine's the one's all burnt up from the third movie.
Cheeks.
Oh, you guys picked me.
Who doesn't like a set of cheeks in your face?
Big booty.
Look, there's not many. There's the one thing that I like. The major thing that I like about Mezco is that they come with a ridiculous amount of accessories. How many times are you going to get to use that face with a shot like
amazing,
that? You know what I mean? So that's one thing. It's mainly about the figure, but the subject matter makes the shot. You know what I mean? It's still about the figures that are in it, but you can't deny that's fun. That's just really fun.
So that's Snail Shell Maya booty right there and legs. She's an anime snail shell figure. And we all have her. I think Da Vinci's got her too, right?
Oh, she's sitting on my desk. She's my little hand puppet.
They look good. I need more females. I definitely need more females, but I wish that I had at least one of them because I see the new ones coming out and get solicited, and they all look so good.
Yeah, they look great, man. Like snail shells doing it. Like they're the first ones that I've seen that are actually the same scale. Because usually Japanese figures are shorter than, like Marvel Legends, Mezco, and all the American companies and European companies. So that I thought that was pretty cool that she sizes up to the other females that I have. Like great.
Yeah, great scale.
And
she's a size queen.
Oh, she's. Sorry, I lost my mic in 1 sec.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've got like 5 of those snail shell figures. They're all awesome. Catching up on chat, Thor said,
"Can you hear me?
Hilarious. We know." And he's also got her. She's awesome.
Oh, awesome. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I was gonna say, if you guys want to get this, there were these little girl Barbies. They were like $5 at Target and Walmart.
Sounds weird already.
So I bought those and I used they like were in the careers for some reason. They were like little toddlers, right? But the clothes, I just got the doll and tossed it. And I got the clothes and stuck them on the snail shell. Goes great. And her shoes are on her as well. She has these little pink nursing shoes. I stuck them on there, so she looks kind of like a naughty scientist or nurse or doctor or whatever. And it's pretty cool. Nice. That's that coat that I got on her there. And of course that's our old boy Vaporoni that's. I did 2 shots like that. The other shot was a little wider, and he's holding up his beer just above it, like just saving his beer, It's like, he's partying hard.
Yeah, don't let it spill, bro.
She told him not to drink that beer first, is what it is. He had to set it down. She's like, you better not drink that beer first.
Don't you spill that on me.
Look at this shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's
Look at this
boy.
Garbage.
That's my boy right there.
Sir, I don't think that I followed you or anything until I found out that you were doing the thing, because that's the one good and bad thing about, there's a lot of people in the toy community, which is a good thing, but there's so many people that just go under the radar, and I'm like I'm, I see people all the time, and I see a cool shot, I follow, and I was like, okay, who's this guy? Oh, dope. All these shots are dope. Follow, let's get it. So I picked this, and and I'm just amazed with the shot. Super clean, shows off the figures in a really, really good way. Almost looks like it would be a promotional shot for Devil Toys. So
no, it totally does, dude.
I can't really say anything else better than that's what you like to see when you see someone that's such a fan of the property and that's so into it, where they can set up and make their own universe and take a shot that's so good that would look like it would be in the catalog. And that's what I liked about it. And it's an honor to talk to people that do good shots like that. And it was an honor to pick you for it. So we appreciate you being here on it and taking awesome shots. And my theme for all of this is stuff that people collect that I don't have. You know what I mean? Whether it being customs or being other figure lines or Legos, everything that I picked is something that I enjoy that I don't necessarily have. I don't have any Devil Toys figs, but guess what? If I wanted to enjoy them, I could look at an awesome artist taking a picture of them and enjoy them vicariously through that.
Yeah,
Thank
dude.
you, man. I appreciate the kind words so much.
Let me comment real quick on this. I do like I was saying earlier. You catch that cyberpunk lighting and feel so well, dude. Like, and even with your model shots of real people, dude, you did amazing, dude. Like, you're like you're awesome, dude. Thank you for being my friend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Good shots.
Yeah, I shot people for about 20 years in boudoir and things like that were my main focus. And I never wanted my photos to look like everybody else's model photos. So, I came up with this whole aesthetic thing and a little bit of an edge to everything. And it worked out for me. I made a career out of it for a while.
Hell yeah, man. Love it.
Cool.
You do what you love for as long as you love it.
Yep, still do. Still do. All right, guys.
Who's that little... Who's that little bot, real quick?
What's
that? You got at the bottom. Who's that little bot? It's like it's like a little robot.
Name, that little robot dog, his name is SRCH Search, and that is
cool.
That is this guy, Tech63. That's his little puppy. So
okay.
Every time you purchase a Tech63, he usually comes with a little Search canine.
I love when they come with sidekicks or pets. Yeah. I love it.
Speaking of sidekicks, let me transition into the conversation on the chat really quick. The Rabbit's Den said Tech63 and his general. So there's a huge backstory to all these characters. And Tech63 is actually like the leader of this. And I can't really think of the name right now, but he's the leader of the group. And his general is the Ghost of Kurosawa. So that's him and his general there just chilling.
That is cool. Kurosawa, for a lot of people, he was actually a real person back in the day. Back in feudal Japan. It's a real serious dude. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
So what I said about this photo, it's going to be weird reading what I wrote. Thanks again for another feature. I'm still shooting with a full frame Sony Alpha A7R2, which is just a big camera. And for this shot, I used a 28 to 75 millimeter lens, zoomed all the way to 75 millimeters. And then I'm using a macro extension tube connected to it. And that allows me to zoom in closer than it would, because lenses have like certain things that they can't do. And I can't get closer than 9 inches to what the subject that I'm shooting. But with that macro extension tube, it kind of fudges what I can do with that lens, so I can get closer shots.
So how far back from this setup would you say that you were, like feet wise? Like how far back was your camera to your setup?
I was probably 3 feet away.
Oh, that's cool.
The front of my lens was probably 3 feet away. And that's why, like, those two characters, the one up front, Tech63, is only about an inch ahead of this guy in the background. But he looks so much blurrier because I'm shooting far away. I'm shooting at like a 1.8 aperture, and I'm only focusing on the subject in front. So I'm able, because I'm shooting.
So that small amount.
What's that?
That small amount of it, like the small amount, like what is it? Like reduce, like would it be the aperture, like with the two subjects or whatever? Like how does that like?
With the extension tube?
So since we have you here, you can explain a little bit of it. Yeah, like
for sure.
What it does to get those, like in the perspective that it is.
Yeah, so I'm shooting about 3 feet away. I'm shooting with a 75 millimeter lens, which means I'm like zooming in really close to the subject. And in this part, I was zooming in specifically on his shirt because his face was about half an inch closer to my camera than his shirt was. So if I focused on his face, the shirt and everything behind it would have been out of focus. So I focused on his shirt just to get a balance between the back of his outfit, like the back of his heel, to the front of his helmet. So you got to find that right point so that you've got to focus.
Yeah, see, a lot of times I will focus on like the face. You know what I mean? I'll set it on that and try to like do it around. Okay, so that's interesting.
Yeah, so like you can actually see here, like his back shoe is out of focus, but his front shoe is in focus. So I've got like maybe a 1 inch that I can get everything crystal clear and in focus. So I got to be really careful where I focus at when I'm getting those really tight shots.
Wow.
Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering how you got that effect, because it's just like it's either that or there's, I'm sure that there's a program that you can do it that you can individually like, you know, focus in and out, or like, you know, whatever the term is to make everything else hazy around it. But yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, wow, that's a dope shot.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. That was actually my first time using extreme sets in a photograph. So I was trying real hard.
They're hard to use. Looks
good.
I think they're really creative and cool. Expensive for cardboard, by the way.
Right.
I agree.
But I have a hard time using them because of glare.
Yeah.
Personally, so I just decided I'm just gonna do my own. If it looks like shit, that's my fault. Not theirs, because it's glary, you know.
When I tried to do the lighting, I just tried to make it where you knew that there would be lighting in the actual set, like street set or like street light versus like neon light coming from the side, or where it's like something like the writing would be lit up, and just try to do it that way because I knew it was going to be on there. But his doesn't do that. Even in the background, like behind the bike guy, not Kurosawa, the tech guy, that looks like a real street scene. It looks like something that either someone took painstakingly carved out, or did it like in a real world and made it look like that. So, I mean, maybe Extreme Sets needs to hit you up too.
Yeah,
I just can't get their attention, man.
That's why I did that. I made that set and I just tagged it on there because I wanted some free giveaways.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let's see here. Let me read some comments really quick. Inside tips from Da Vinci. I'm writing this down. LOL.
Hell yeah.
They just don't have depth or
to.
texture, just very flat. That was Ender Shadow saying they just don't have depth or texture, just very flat, which is referring to the Extreme Sets.
Yes.
Sure.
They are.
So
they
true.
are.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Bokeh is the word for the out of focus effect. That is correct. Bokeh is
bokeh. Okay,
the
cool.
quality of the out of focus bubble. So you can actually tell with really expensive lenses, the parts that are out of focus will be more round, and with cheaper lenses, the out of focus parts will be more hexagonal in shape, and you'll be able to tell a difference between an expensive lens and a cheap lens that way. Fun fact of the night from this nerd over here. I'm just reading this here. All the light leaks and lens flares you see in the photo are created using crystals and random pieces of glass that I hold in front of my camera lens, and then I bounce light off my neon tubes and other light sources to reflect off those pieces of glass to get the little effects,
dude,
like right here and stuff. So
cool.
That is awesome, man. I love that.
Yeah, see, I would have thought it would have just been like the little bit of like, so you're creating kind of like a little bit of like a lens flare or something with those, like.
Yep.
It's just from what it looks like. That's kind of what it is.
Cool,
like that little bit of like sharp light going through a point to kind of blur a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Back in the day, I actually used to do this. I had an old 50 millimeter lens that I actually broke in half. And when I would do a portrait photo shoot with a model, I was constantly taking the lens and disconnecting it, like where the part that it was broken. And I was able to get light leaks in the camera as I shot, as opposed to like some shitty filter that everybody else put on there. You can get really experimental when it comes to light and photography, and like how you actually let it into the lens, and it can do some wild stuff.
That's awesome.
Sometimes guerrilla crafting, if that's not the right word, is some of the best techniques that you can actually do.
I love that, man. I'm learning a lot right now. It's cool.
All right. Enough about me.
Let's move on.
The next one we have here, Copper State Collectibles.
Oh,
love
this is
them.
one of my good buddies.
One of the most supportive people on the internet.
He is, dude. He really
super
is.
Nice person.
Yup.
They said
he helps me out a lot in GDOP.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Thank you for the feature. I use my phone camera to capture this, and my favorite toy line to photograph are Mini-Mates.
Yeah,
and that's what they wrote.
He likes the Mini-Mates.
They look like Legos. I don't know if that's it. Is that what that is?
They're like posable Legos, basically.
Something again, my theme, something that I don't collect, but looks cool in a shot.
Some people do it pretty great. I personally, I like people's photos of Mini-Mates, but I hate Mini-Mates. I think people make them look amazing, but I hate them.
I feel that way about Legos.
But dude, I like the Legos. Like I don't know, I kind of like that. It's nostalgic for me. I think that's what it is. The little Lego man is nostalgic. But that's actually. I want to say that's him. No, that's the shot
that's
of him. It's a self-custom.
I think that's it's like self-portrait. And that's why I wanted to pick him. Cool dude, always supportive, always sharing my stuff, always liking everything. He's very active, and that's the thing is that every day, I get to see something different, something new that people put out, and he's one of them that I always look forward to seeing. I don't collect any of those, so that's another thing. There you go. That's something else that I don't collect that I get to see every time that I open up Instagram. So
I'm always he's always giving me tips on miniature. I call it miniature because they're like tiny. Lego guys are tiny, and he does these forced perspective shots really well of his neighborhood and his yard and stuff. And I was like,
yeah, he's like it looks like he's just getting his face in the dirt to take these pictures. You know, they're so small. You know, you got to get in. I can just picture him like in a garden somewhere, like laying down in a garden, taking a shot. The neighbor's going by, like, what is he doing? You can't see what he's taking a shot of because it's just so small. They just see him shooting dirt.
Oh man,
that guy's out there again shooting gravel.
Yeah. That's why. Go ahead.
From the chat, we got one. Frank said Copper State does a good job with those, and we all agree, sir.
He does.
Collectibles said Da Vinci and Ender shots. I always try to replicate with one of these faces. Ready? Hold on, I'm gonna try to do it. Guys, I'll be right back. Let me switch to the next photo.
All right, this guy slaps. Not really a photographer, but his name is Ibrahim Mustafa, and I think he's a multiple Eisner nominated comic book artist, and he makes awesome customs. Awesome customs. So this is some seamless turtles that he did, and his kind of thing is like during the setup, everything he does, he'll make a vehicle to go with it. So right now he's working on a turtle van that's going to go with these things, and he always posts really cool videos showing his process, showing like some of the things that he does. I always look forward to his videos. He posts on Instagram. Cool. I wish he would do more, but he's probably a real busy dude. Everything that he does, it takes time like making videos for everything else. But yeah, check him out. All those turtles are all his custom turtles. They're all kit bashed and they're all seamless.
They're great.
They're all covered in a material. Yeah, really cool. So his version of turtles. So, but yeah, that's kind of what he does. I really like it. He does stuff that's like, he has a huge like Christopher Nolan setup for Batman in his house. He's got a lot of the 89 stuff. He's made like the vault, the Batcave, but just great dioramas and vehicles. Just he kind of does a little bit of everything. So I really like looking at his stuff, and his comic stuff is rad too.
Would you say he's an inspiration for your art, or no? Just
more that I know that there are talented people out there that it's like, I mean, I just saw some of his customs. I didn't even know that he was like, from what I saw, he's been, I don't think he's ever won, but he's been nominated for the Eisner a few times. So, and if you don't know what that is, that's like the Academy Awards of like comic books, so I mean, just, and that he does awesome customs. Yeah. And then you see like some of his amazing customs that he's done. And, that's the thing, is like, I don't have a whole lot of followers, but he follows me and he likes my stuff. And like anytime that he does, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm doing something right. If something looked terrible, good people probably wouldn't, do it. So it's like every time that he likes my stuff, I'm like, yes. So I wanted to shout him out. He doesn't take a whole lot of pictures, but his custom builds that he does, if you just look at some of his videos on his YouTube page, amazing. So go watch some videos of him. Follow him on Instagram. But yeah, YouTube, he's got a lot of really cool videos of customs that he's built, and he's done a lot of really good ones. So
nice.
I'm sure we could all learn a lot from this guy. It's awesome.
Things I don't have. He's got a bunch of stuff that I don't have.
Catching up on chat really quick. I can confirm now. Wyatt Smith, Copper State, said, "Appreciate y'all. That is a Lego version of me."
Ooh,
that's awesome.
Fancy.
Yes, you said minifig, so it's Lego.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah, that's a Lego version of him.
My parents never let me get Legos growing up because they know that they would be stepping on them every 3 seconds.
Oh, I got them when I was younger, and my mom found some like weird Lego vacuum, and she used to make me clean my room with it. It looked like a little dustbuster for children. It was pretty funny.
I had so many.
I think
Legos.
I've seen those before.
My favorite line from back in the day Legos. Does anybody remember the Sea Lab Legos? Those underwater ones that were like blue and yellow?
Yeah, I do. I remember
No, but
that
sounds like,
dude.
Did they look like the Sea Lab show?
No, they were like.
Was it based on Sea Lab?
No, it was just like an underwater thing. This is from like 90s.
It was like underwater science, like science sci-fi type stuff. Like,
didn't Adult Swim have a cartoon that was Sea Lab 2020?
They did.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I might actually be thinking of the name from that and messing up the name for the Lego series, but
I do know what you're talking about, though. Mine was for Legos. Maybe Wyatt can correct me because I don't remember too well for this, but I remember I think they were called the Wolf Clan, and they were these these bandits, and they were like medieval. It was like the Knights and the Eagle Knights and the Wolf Clan, or like Dragon Knights or something, and the Wolf Clan bandits, and they would fight the bandits. They'd wear all brown and stuff. They're kind of grizzled dudes. The first time I ever saw like a stubble on a Lego guy, it was pretty funny. Like eye patches and like and a big a cool wolf on the chest. It was pretty awesome. Those are the ones that hit home with me when I was younger. All right, what we got now?
I think we're on the last
Ender
part
Shadow.
now. These are going to be my pictures that I chose to show off today, and I chose photos that honestly all meant a lot to me for like different reasons. So get out your Kleenex, people. It's going to be a tearjerker.
All right.
Let's start with Ender Shadow, good friend of mine. He said, "Thanks for the love and what you guys do for the community. Happy to call you guys fam. Keep up the great work." We will.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
And he will. He does amazing stuff. I mean, look at this photo. Let me read what he said. Wow, thanks for the love. I use a Canon EOS Rebel T7 with a 50mm lens for this shot. The figure is the limited edition Devil Toys Atomo Tech 63. Which, just a fun fact, this is like the Akira version of Tech 63. So the same guy you saw before, but this is like the Akira version. So whatever his name is, Atomo was the guy who wrote Akira. Or Akira, however you want to say it. Depends on who you're talking to.
Oh, yeah.
Adobe Lightroom.
Depends on if you're going to push your glasses up.
Akira! Whoop! Akira!
You do that too good, man. I used Adobe Lightroom to draw in the sparks and light coming from the tires, homaging Kanata's slide from Akira. If I had to pick a favorite toy line, it would be Devil Toys HK, Mecha Will Rise, Bullet Punk Universe line, which the characters are designed by graffiti artists Check Disc and Quicks. But I do enjoy taking photos of anything cyberpunk genre, Gundam kits, and Spider-Man, Mafex, Hot Toys, and Mezco. Not legends when it comes to Spider-Man and other Spidey-related characters.
Nice.
Yeah. This
is
guy.
So is that the 1/6 scale?
No, this is 1/12. This is 1/12.
Oh,
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that motorcycle part of the Quicks and everything, or is that from something else?
No, that's actually from the line. That's from the Atomo version of Tech 63.
Oh, okay.
You get the bike and the character. Cool. And you get another little dog, the little search dog we saw earlier, and he's got an orange eye instead of red or blue.
Cool. That's awesome. Cool. I love that bike.
Dude, it's sick. And what's cool is this is actually, you can kind of call this a custom because the bike comes with all these stickers, but you have to put them on yourself. So, like, let's give a shout out. Like, he did a good job placing those stickers. It doesn't look sloppy. Like, it looks cool.
No, it looks good. It looks like it was printed on there or painted on there or whatever.
Yeah. No, you get a whole sticker sheet.
Great.
My bike is still naked because I have OCD and I just haven't committed to a design yet. But yeah, gotcha. So I chose this photo because this photo right here, like, it's like top of the line for everything. The lighting is on point. This photo, you look at it, you can see that he slid there. You know what I mean? You're not just like, oh, somebody's standing there. Like, there's action and movement in this.
Yeah. It's got the lines of the smoke coming out. I like that.
Yeah, no, and he does
Skid
that with a
marks.
lot of his shots. The little lens flare, little like light glows and stuff that you see, the lens flares here, like he does that in all of his shots, and it makes his photos come alive. I chose this photo specifically because it reminds me to like keep action in my toy photos. Like for 20 years, I've tried to make connections with models and like bring out the best of them in front of my camera, whatever the scene was we were shooting, and like. Now I've got to put what's inside of me into what's in front of my camera instead of trying to pull out what's in front of my camera. So this photo reminds me to like put some movement into it, put some action into it, put some energy into it. So that's why I chose this.
Hell
photo.
yeah.
It reminds me to just be better.
Hell yeah.
So, and quick shout
That's
out
a
to
great shot. Great toy.
This guy actually, this photo got chosen by Quicks, the guy who created this character, to be his Facebook cover photo, which was like quite an honor. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Cool. So yeah, that's Ender. That's his photo. And we'll go on to the next one now. You guys might see a theme with all my choices.
Cyberpunk.
That's all right.
Yep. So this is from.
Wow, that's beautiful. I love that.
This photo right here, I don't have the original pulled up, but this photo is a year or two old, and this is one of the photos that I actually found back on my original account when I was doing my other stuff, and just get kind of like seeing what was out there with toy photography. This was one of the photos that I was like, this shit looks good. Like you can make this cool.
I love it.
So this is a 1/6 scale character from the same Bullet Punk Devil Toys line, but this is one of the bad guys. This is Carbine.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. This is Magnum.
He looks cool. I think I'd go for the bad guys too. If I was gonna get into that. I love bad guys.
So, and this is a good friend of mine too, Scott Blind here. He said, "Thank you for sharing. I used 135 millimeter on this one on a Canon R body. My favorite line is probably JT Studios or Mezco at the moment. Those seem to be pretty steady in the rotation. Thanks again."
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 135 millimeter. That's zoomed in. A Canon R, I believe, is a mirrorless SLR camera, which is a little bit smaller than like your typical DSLR, a little more lightweight. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, this was one of the photos originally that I was like, okay, toy photos are badass, and what is that I needed? So I can almost blame Scott for most of the figures that I've purchased.
Another one that's a good amount of, I mean, other than the picture quality being amazing, it's got tons of movement in it. You know, you can see what he's doing. You know, it's like an action shot. It's still amazing shot, but it's also still centered around the figure.
Again, I love skateboards. Anything skateboards, I'm gonna give it my seal of approval.
Nice. Do a kickflip.
So
do a kickflip.
Do a kickflip, Tony.
Manual, homie.
Yeah, sick figure, great artist, good person, really good person.
Cool.
Almost daily.
Heck yeah.
This right here.
Ooh, that's another one.
Come on, this is such a shit.
Dope.
This is a sick shot. This is from 796 Studios, and again, this is one of the photos years ago, like over a year ago at least. This photo was posted, and I was just searching Ghost of Kurosawa or Bullet Punk, and I was like, I barely knew anything about toys yet. I saw this photo.
Oh, those are cool.
Damn, like this looks good. There's action.
Is that the? Oh no, that's cool, dude. I think that robot is the male version of the. I can't tell, but it looks like it is.
Yeah, it's the synthetic humans.
Yeah, I have the female.
That female's a dope.
She's pretty cool.
From 1,000 Toys.
It's really good, dude. I lost her butt cheek though. It fell off.
Nice. So yeah, that was from 796 Studios. They did not comment on anything about the shot, but again, this is one of the photos that like literally I'm here talking to you guys, hanging out today because I saw this and was like, I want to do this. This looks fun.
Dude, I'm glad.
It's a good source of inspiration.
Glad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad this guy exists. Therefore, that I know you.
Thanks, man. Likewise. All right, this
Thank
one
you.
here. Again, this is one of those photos that means a lot to me. I got a group of friends, and we all ordered this figure around the same time. And Mecha Master J34 actually got theirs first and started posting these badass photos in a group chat. And
Boo!
I was just like, "Damn, I got to
Don't you
step up
hate
my
that?
game. I got to step it up." So Mega Master, my friend Zay here, like he is always posting the dopest poses. Like he just brings it when it comes to posing, and his collection is like insane. Anybody would be envious of what he's got in store all the time. But yeah, this guy here, like this pose, this figure, it just inspires me to try harder. Like, don't just let him stand there, you know, put a little more effort into it. And that's what this guy does. He inspires me to, you know, do better.
Hell yeah, man! I'm glad. You have that inspiration. Then that means I get to see awesome photos from you.
And Mecha Master 34 here said, nothing fancy, just an Android phone. And this is Devil Toys 1/6 Magnum Toxin figure. Thanks for the share.
Awesome figure. Good posing.
I've got a little bit of delay yet right now. Let me give it a few seconds. I haven't seen it yet. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's taking a little bit longer than I thought.
It's a delay.
But anyway, yeah, there's a delay on it.
So do you find shooting? You said that you have a bit of 1/6 and 1/12. What do you find shooting easier? Do you find shooting 1/6 scale, like a larger scale, easier than when you do a smaller one, or a smaller one easy so you can get more things and more interesting things in the shot?
Okay,
or vice versa, or anything.
Awesome shot.
I'm going to surprise you real quick, and I'm going to say 1/18 scale, actually.
Ooh, 3 3/4.
Yeah. I just started getting into Acid Rain World. And
awesome figures. Joy Toy makes good stuff.
Yeah, they do. They really do. I just started shooting 1/18 scale, and usually, like for a 1/6 scale shot, I've got to set up my entire living room with like tripods and a fold-out table, and then I have it in front of an 80-inch TV to get a digital background. Like it's a whole production, and it takes me like half a day just to set up and break down. With 1/18 scale,
wow.
I can sit here and smoke, turn around, and on my little like coffee table behind my couch, I can set up a little scene with one of their Mecha Depots from Joy Toy. And
that's awesome.
Like, just messing around, like I can pull off some awesome shots with like a 2 foot by 1 foot area on a coffee table. So I'm kind of
awesome.
Love 1/18 scale really quick.
So you're saying probably as far as just like setup wise, like it's so much more of a hassle to take shots of like a bigger figures and have a background, you know, and basically it's more painstaking.
Yeah, just because of the specific way that I shoot it, it's a production. You know, like for any photo, I've got like 7 or 8 neon lights and tubes pointed at a character, reflectors and bounce panels to make sure I'm controlling where light goes. It's quite a production, and with 1/18 scale, like it's just so much smaller and compact. I don't have to use any tripods; like it's all on a tabletop. So I like the convenience of that a lot, but with 1/6 scale, you just get some really great shots. Like there's just a little more to work with. The detail's always going to be there. So you can't really take a bad photo like out of focus with a bigger character, you know?
I'm sorry, it's going to be 1/12 all the way for me just because I have terrible fine motor skills. And the small stuff is hard for me to work with. But I'm working on it, you know.
I'm a klutz, dude. I'll set something up and spend like 45 minutes and then just like
I know. Yeah.
look at something and then it'll fall over. And I'm like, it makes me just want to like kick stuff like across the room.
Right? Oh my God. Yes. Yeah.
I turn into the dad from A Christmas Story. You just hear, dagnabbit.
Whoops. I forgot to keep up to date with my comments here. Let's see here. Maybe I should back up real quick. So they said, Scott Blind, holla. We got the cyberpunk guys up in here. All Scott's photos are fire. LOL. And I peer pressured Scott into getting those. 976 is the man. That was Ender's Shadow saying that he pressured Scott into getting those figures. Yeah.
Wanted him to have less money.
Talk to them every day. They're good people, real good people. Let's see. Night City Toy Society. I got my own little chat group. I'll mention it really quick. Vectus here really inspired me to get a group of people together with a like-minded goal. And so I started Night City Toy Society. And most of the guys that I featured here today are in there with me. And we talk about this cyberpunk stuff and customizing all day, every day.
Will you add me? I would like to learn more about it.
For sure, man.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And then let me sidebar real quick. One cool thing about Night City Toy Society is I think everybody knows that hashtags are broken on Instagram right now.
Like they are. Yes, they are.
If you create a custom hashtag, it's not, your photo's not going to be seen in the recent lists. So what I'm doing, I've got Night City Toy Society, and the whole idea is if you post something that looks kind of like Mecha, Gundam, Cyberpunk, Bullet Punk, even Power Rangers, like the Super Sentai characters, anything that's futuristic.
Ooh.
You know, collab your post with Night City Toy Society and treat that like a hashtag. If everybody treats that like a hashtag, if you follow that page, you're going to get to see a bunch of artists that, you know, are posting the stuff that you're into, like the cyberpunk kind of feel. So
definitely
check it out,
guys. Okay, so I'm gonna plug her. I'm gonna plug GDOP real quick. Sorry, and it's about the same with. We do have a page on Instagram where we share all our collabs that everybody does together, and it's Global Defenders of Plastic, one word. That's what GDOP means. Definitely jump on there, and you can check out all of the guys who participate in the collaborations. And there's a lot of talented people in there, and amazing people. Really good people.
Your collaborations inside GDOP are handled so well. Like for anybody that's not in there that's watching this, like they come up with ideas for characters or themes, and then they'll get a group of people together that shoot the same similar style. And then they have like wizards behind the scenes that collect everybody's names and captions and put it all together. And these people are all friends, and you know, like it makes a tight bond. Like I've never gotten to partake in any of that. I've just been kind of doing my own thing, but I love being a part of GDOP. And I love seeing how they work with each other to like create different images with the same feel. Like I just saw one today with Vectus and the Help a Brother Out or something like that.
Help a brother up.
Help a brother up. That's what it was.
Yellow Jacket, the brother HC Yellow Jacket. He's a good guy. He's trying to get into. He's trying to get himself on camera a little bit too. He's experimenting with that as well, which I've been urging him to. Come on, get out of that shell, buddy. And yes, we want to see you, brother. And he does amazing shots, and he's also got his HC Yellow Jacket is one account, and his Risque account is Hardcore Plastic. So if you're into more sexualized stuff, definitely check out that one. And he does great shots, man. And sometimes some of them fool me, and I think I'm like, oh, did I just click on porno? Oops.
You're going to get waifu suggestions for the next 3 months.
Right?
I waifu suggestions.
I was like, I swear, baby, I didn't click on anything dirty. They're just sending me the stuff.
I didn't say that. I swear. My wife's
I didn't click on that. I swear to God.
My girl would be like, what are you looking at?
She just laughs at me.
No, I'm not in toys. I'm looking at for photography.
Oh, I'm learning about the female body, honey.
She's like, good luck with that. If you haven't learned by now, then you never will.
Right.
So if anything would be an improvement, we're for it.
Nice.
Yes. My wife collects Barbie dolls, so I'll be walking through the house, and there's literally just like she'll be crafting in the morning, and there'll be like naked Barbie dolls like all over the place. Just and Barbie doll heads. That's like funny. Totally shaved heads, like all the hair like taken out of it, ready for a reroute. And I'll just be walking through, and they're just headless dolls and just naked, just sitting up all over the place. So she at least gets it. If she walks in and sees a bunch of naked action figures, she's not going to say anything about it.
No, my wife gets it as well. She collects herself. She collects more of kind of cuter things like Kirby from the video games, Nintendo Kirby. She does all that Meta Knight, a little tiny bit of anime stuff.
She likes chibi. What is it called? Chibi.
Yeah, chibi is cute, I think, kawaii. It's called kawaii, I think.
Yeah,
it's cute.
The cute stuff.
She likes stuff like that. She likes cats and animals, and she mostly collects animals. And she has little baby dragons and things like that, which is pretty cool. She's got a real nice collection that I kind of inspired her to, give into her child side a little bit and collect a little bit along with me. And she actually has been I've been having a good time on my YouTube channel. Sorry, gonna plug myself. It's shameless, I know. The Vexus Shots, Vexus Shots TV. Just look up Vexus Shots on YouTube. I'm the only guy with that name, or the first result at least so far. Small channel, but she's been doing little unboxings with me for minifigures, and it's been great. It's been a great bonding for these mystery minis, rather. It's been a great bonding thing for us, and kind of bring us a lot closer, and it's really fun. All right.
That's awesome, man. I got my girl. I don't know how I did it. Out of all the hobbies I've ever had, she started building Gundams with me.
Cool.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
It's super cool. It's some of the best quality time you can spend together. We don't have any screens.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, you can just talk and like have a real moment.
Sometimes she's an artist, so she draws. She likes to draw a lot. She has her drawing journals and stuff. Sometimes, I'll be working on a project up here, like doing a diorama or painting a figure up, or mixing up some paint or something, doing something fun up here craft wise, and she'll be hanging out in here with me and sitting in the chair and drawing and just chatting and hanging out. She gives me a lot of some of my ideas. She's a big inspiration to me, and she gives me a lot of my ideas for some of the comedic ones.
That's awesome.
The butt cheeks in the face, was that one of hers?
No, that was mine. That was mine, but she had a few other ones.
She wasn't going to give you the cosign on that. She probably saw that. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
She's like, what are you doing? She laughed her ass off when she saw it. She's like, oh, booty cheeks. Oh, no. You're terrible.
Yeah, that photo, when I first saw it, actually made me laugh out loud. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You got to have one in there,
Then I immediately ordered milk and bill.
Funny enough, Instagram took those 2 photos down recently, and I re-uploaded them because F you, Instagram. Sorry, they confused it with a real person, and they sent me a warning. You're not allowed to.
They didn't. A computer did.
Rated X stuff. Yeah, they didn't rated X.
An algorithm did. It had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, no,
it's not even like, dude, some of the stuff that I see on Instagram is just like, bro, and they're gonna flag that. It's just.
So, I'm sorry, but like, if people mark stuff educational, they get away with so much. Like, seriously, I have stumbled upon like how to masturbate classes for women, on Instagram, and I'm like, how does this not like get,
doing some bit of research, huh?
Yeah. But yeah,
wild.
Like, it's like, how does this not get flagged? And a lot of guys in the toy community are like getting our pages taken down, getting bans and stuff. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's my other page that gets in trouble a lot. My toy page has been fine.
Yeah, for real. Hey, that's all right. So you got to have your backup. You got to have your backup one for it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna shamelessly promote myself. Hi.
Do it.
I make toys, and I don't really do anything else. I make toys, and I take subpar pictures of it. But
me too.
So follow me if you want to see subpar toys and pictures. Here's a Morbius I'm working on.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Can you enlarge that for me?
Oh, that's what she said. I don't know how to do it. I think it just does it automatically.
I think Thor might have been driving it before in the background, and I don't think.
Yeah, it was the Mezco one, and I just wish they would have went more cartoony with the suit. So I tried to do like my take on like the Midnight Suns, like kind of the like the early late '90s version of it, or early '90s version of the Midnight Suns.
Yeah,
I got to put some more bells and whistles on them. But no, I like to make soft goods for action figures, and I sell custom Wednesday Addams Barbie dolls online, and that's what I do to make money. It's awesome.
Oh,
but
dude,
here's Jada Toys Ryu.
Wednesdays, dude. Amazing on Facebook, bro. I've seen your Wednesdays, and
thank you.
Hey man, they don't. I love them.
They don't last very long, man. So I know that we're doing something. You know, if you make something and you make it for cheaper, if you make something and you sell it for cheaper and you make a better quality product, it will sell every single time. So yeah, like that. That's pretty cool. I actually, hold on a minute.
That's awesome.
I'm actually working on one. I'm working on one right now. I'll shamelessly promote that. We're gonna be putting another one up on in a few days. So I've already got the body done for it. So this is a little harder because that's a big bitch. That's a huge bitch.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Is that a 1/6 body?
Yeah, it's a Barbie. She's going to be a Barbie.
Oh, okay.
So my wife does the reroots. She does the reroots and repaints on the faces. And I'll just, whenever she get done, I'll like tailor a body for it. But yeah, she does the face and the reroots, and I'll make and I'll do the outfits.
That's cool.
So we sell these, and she did one on her own that was a Stevie Nicks doll that was awesome, and it went like
that's cool, dude.
It wasn't on there for like. Because Mattel just produced one, and there's scalpers are selling them for like $250 a piece. So we're like, get it, make it in a few days, and sell it for $175. And it was gone within a few hours. So she's making another one of those right now, and we're making another Wednesday, and that should be up by the end of the week. So.
That's one of my like pet peeves with the whole Mattel creations. You know, they get scalped so hard.
Bullshit.
And
bullshit.
Yes, like I remember I follow Elvira on her page, and she's like, I didn't get the Mattel creations of myself. If anybody has one, and somebody gifted her one.
No,
I was like, really?
I stayed up one night.
You know, like
yeah, no, they don't. They'll give like
dude.
Other creators and other ones. Like my wife pre-ordered the Stevie Nicks doll, and they didn't send it to her. They don't. What? They won't do it. I just don't think that they really. They'll send it to people that sell their stuff, like other like Froggy stuff. They'll send promotional stuff to like her and some of the other like doll creators. So, but that's just how it is. You know, there's a lot of people there's a guy that I'm friends with on Facebook that was one of the designers for the Mezco Ghost Rider, and they didn't even give him one.
Jeez. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. I think. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so I don't do any. I like to make some stuff and sell it, and I like to talk about toys.
Heck yeah. Well, that's how it should be, man. That's how it should be. And I like your stuff, man. And you're one of my favorite people.
Little update from the chat here.
Thank you. I need to post more, but life.
The angle and pose make it so dynamic indeed. I think they were talking about this one. Joy toys are awesome. I have a few from Juan Frank. And then Ender's Shadow. This is actually kind of fun. If you guys are into the Bullet Punk Devil Toys line that I was posting, shout out to Mecha Beach, which is mechabeach.com, where you can find the backstory of the Bullet Punk universe characters and an online store where you can get Devil Toys and other artist design toys. You can also find them on Instagram at Mecha Beach. And pretty much anything Mecha related, Bullet Punk related, you can find on his website. Really good dude. really good dude. He's located in Canada, and shipping is like, it works out really nice if you want to get overseas stuff, but he has it. Order from there for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And then
that's awesome. What's this? So did you already mention this?
No, I think this is my last photo. Yeah,
okay.
This is my last photo.
I like this. What is that figure? That's great.
Oh, listen. So this is like a whole different bunny trail of toys that I'm starting to get into. This is from a line called Underverse.
Oh, I've seen those.
And
yes,
they do
I just
lot
found
of
them recently.
1/6 scale characters. They used to do 1/12 scale, but they do a lot of 1/6 scale. And I think this one here is Isabel Pasha, one of her designs, and they have multiple. But this guy right here, 3A Legionnaire, 3A used to be Underverse or something like that. They're the same company, 3A/Underverse. But 3A Legionnaire, this guy is one of the best posers on Instagram. For females.
Okay.
Like, he specifically shoots a lot of female characters and 1/12 and 1/6 scale. And honestly, it's some of the most creative, some of the most sensual, some of the most funny, some of the most energetic and clever photos that you could see of a female toy. Like, so well done. He's got another page that if you dive in, I won't throw it out on here, but he's got another page that posts some more risque stuff. And honestly, it's all so good. I've always told him, like, dude, bring your camera down here. I've got a couple models. They'd love you to shoot them because his posing.
That's awesome.
World. So they actually commented on their post and they said, thanks so much for the feature. I shoot and edit everything on my iPhone 12. And I can actually tell you from conversations I've had with Jason that he only uses one light source for all of his photography.
Wow.
Yeah. I shoot and edit everything on my iPhone 12, and my favorite lines to collect and shoot are 3A Underverse for 1/6 scale and Snail Shell Studios for 1/12 scale. If you like the Milk Tea Girl and Snail Shell Girls in general, he's probably got the largest collection that I've seen online. I think he's like 20 plus right now with the Snail Shell Girls. He's got all the limited edition ones and just pretty much all of them you can choose.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I chose this photo. I forgot to tell you why. I chose this photo. It's super simple, but it's so good. Like, I'm very maximalist. Like, I like to throw a lot of lights in there and extra little like accessories and just make it real busy. They keep it so simple and it's always so beautifully done, so well done that like I just respect their work so much. So yeah, 3A Legionnaire.
3A Legionnaire. I'm gonna have to check them out to learn a little bit from posing. I'm always trying to learn new poses and I'm always messing around with poses and things. I'd sit in my recliner and spending time with my wife, and I'll have a figure next to me, and I'll try to mess with some stuff while I'm learning stuff. Like I got this Marvel Legends Darwin figure the other day, and my wife and I were just posing him weird and laughing about it. It's pretty good fun.
The book is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I like it. He's gangly.
Yeah,
I like the gangliness of it.
Dude.
Here we go.
Me too. I like how his back will bend all the way back. It's great. Go ahead. Sorry.
Shadow just said, I know a dude, Adam, who works for a well-known company, and sometimes his team sculpts Marvel Legends for Hasbro, and he doesn't even get free figs.
Oh, that's lame.
Right?
Well, I mean, like dude, like Hasbro can afford it. Like Hasbro, NECA, those big guys, they can afford that. No, they can't.
They got to spend all their money selling stuff at Ross and Ollie's, 6 months after the release. They can't put the best articulation on these figures because they have to, make sure that Ollie's and Ross get their cut. Why doesn't this figure have butterfly joints? Because we have to sell it for cheaper later on, dummy. He probably to make 7-inch line.
He's a dumb, yeah, fucking Toddy Mac again. That guy's a dum. All right.
If he makes some of the bigger figures, like if he makes, he'd make a good Venom. He's going to make a good Venom though.
I don't know. It's going to be a statue. I'll give him that. It'll be detailed, sure.
I don't know. Yeah, it'll be if it's a statue, I ain't going to be getting it. That'll be it for me.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, that was fun. I think we just finished the last photo.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I had a really good time. I don't really have much else to add. My back's kind of starting to scream at me a bit, so I'm probably gonna have to jump off soon. But I had a
that's old
wonderful
man
time.
problems. You shouldn't even be saying that.
God. Oh, I shouldn't. Yeah, dude, I'm 37. I mean, I'm getting up there. I'm almost 40.
I just turned 39 on Monday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've got.
What about you, Gibbs?
I'm 43, and I'm beautiful.
You're not.
Look at the glorious me and the gray bear.
I like it.
This is my brother. He's been next to me the entire night. He's wanted to get in the shot
10 years ago.
Oh no! I've been there. I've been there longer than that.
Trying to get in the door all night. That's great, man. All right.
I'll tell you a quick. Anyone that's on an anecdote. 2 or 3 days before Christmas, if you still see my face is still jacked up. There's a little outside cat that we took care of for a month, but my neighbor started to take care of it. So it came up to the yard and I picked it up and I just loved on it and just rubbed my face all over it. And the next day, my face exploded with poison ivy. Oh. I looked like Sloth from the Goonies. It's still not better. You can see how bad it was. I had it all this entire side of my face was just exploded. So I had that going on. You can still see it, like,
man.
Damn,
no,
I mean, I used to live in the South.
I live in Tennessee.
Chiggers?
So check it out. Man. I live in Tennessee, and nothing dies. Nothing dies until like January or February now. So everything is still like blooming. Everything's green where I live because we don't get a winter time. It turned winter yesterday. So apparently he was just laying in a patch of like poison ivy or poison sumac or something, and I just rubbed it all over my face, and I'm so allergic to it. I had to, but yeah, so that's why I didn't really look how. Dude, this is man, like the scabs just fell off the other day. So at least you had some action figures to look at. It was awful.
Always got to use protection with Strange, man.
I know, man. My mother is a very effeminate Southern woman, and she said that's the last time that you'll be rubbing Strange pussy on your face. I almost died. I've never heard her say anything like that before, and I almost died, dude. So,
oh my god,
yeah,
that's funny.
So I had a fun Christmas. So,
damn. Last Christmas, I broke my toe that morning.
Oh dang! Really?
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Nope. I've broken my. I actually, Vexus, you'll get this. I broke my tailbone doing trying to do a kick flip off a 5-set at a church. I broke my tailbone at a church, and I broke my pinky toe, and those are the only two things that I ever broke, and I did both of them skating.
I sprained both of my ankles at a church skateboarding. But you say that when I was like, I don't know, 19, I think. But yeah, that is pretty funny.
I destroyed my hip bone.
Oh man, that sucks, bro.
Thor, what's up, brother?
What's up, fellas?
Real quick,
what's up?
Got some updates from the chat group real quick. Ender Shadow said, I'm in New Jersey here and everything is gray in winter, like you put a gray filter over your eyes. Juan 2 toy photos.
Oh no.
COVID for Christmas. That sucks.
Sorry.
No.
That's stinky. And it looks
Merry
like
Christmas
Thor popped in. What's up, buddy? We took your channel over. We're never giving it back.
No, you got that's the whole purpose of the Pic Bar. You guys are supposed to behave as if it's your channel, it's your show, because it is. Once again, man, I just want to say thanks, fellas, for coming on. You guys knocked out the park. You had a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
And this is what Pic Bar is about, man. Just getting fellas together and enjoying other people in the community. and having fun. That's what it's about, shooting the shit and
heck yeah,
enjoying
man.
the community.
That's what I like about it.
What makes it fun. So again, thanks, fellas.
Yeah, thank you again for having us, man.
Thanks for
Thank you for having
showing up in
us.
the
Thank you
chat,
for letting
man,
us
and,
do this, man.
giving these guys support. We appreciate everybody that came through and showed real support for them. That was great.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate you all.
Again,
That's
anytime.
wonderful.
It's an open door policy at Pic Bar. Anytime you guys want to host, just let us know. It's all about like just getting on the calendar. And you're gonna host, you want to host, it's open door.
Heck yeah.
And also,
that's what I'm saying.
one thing I wanted to say too is that you guys were a couple of times you guys were like, well, no, if not to self-plug myself. That's what the Pic Bar is for. If you're plugging yourself, that's what we actually have the Pic plug. So that's what it's about. So you guys,
okay.
It's hard to be it's easier to be self-deprecating than what it is to be, So,
right. So, but yeah,
I try to be humble, honestly.
Hey,
but,
if you got something going on, let us know what's going on. And then too, just to kind of piggyback on that, if you do have like a collab or you're doing a show or you're doing whatever, send us that info in the write-up and then we'll post it on the Pic Bar so people know that it's
cool. Okay, I didn't know that was
yes, sir. That's how we do.
That's cool. Do we send it to the Pic Bar or to you or Benny or Green?
Any
okay.
One of us, we'll post it up there, and as long as we got the write up that you want to go with the post, and then we'll post it up there.
Got you.
There.
Okay. Cool, man. I appreciate that.
The Pic Bar, man. That's what
I'm going to take advantage of that.
So thanks, fellas. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope you had a happy New Year. And
just chill.
Happy birthday, belated, Neon Da Vinci. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Happy birthday. That's right. That's right. Happy birthday, brother.
So do you get crazy since your birthday's close to New Year's? Do you do like big stuff?
I actually went pretty hard this birthday. My fiance planned a day that was like awesome. We started out going to this anime shop called K-Poppin', which was like 10,000 square feet of Gundams, action figures, statues, all kinds of stuff. I'm in Florida. I'm right next to Orlando, so we just hit up Orlando, and we went there. We went to this Japanese place called Caillou Ramen, and I got that omu rice for the first time, but it has the egg on top that you cut.
Yes, that's excellent.
That's just good. That's delicious.
Oh, right? Amazing. Right. And then to top the night off, we went to this place called Arcade Monsters. And you buy a wristband, and then you've got 16,000 square feet of video games to just go ape shit on. I played rhythm games.
Cool.
I played basketball. I played air hockey. I played skee ball. I played some old school, I just literally so many games there. Had a lot of fun. She knocked it out of the park this birthday.
That's cool.
So I went hard this birthday. I went pretty easy on New Year's.
Yeah.
And I drank my face off on Christmas because family.
Right. Of course. No, that's cool, man.
If there was a time to do it, that's it.
Exactly. Ender says, I went to Legion Con for his birthday. Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
Sick.
That's cool. For your birthday was my anniversary.
Oh, nice. Did you do?
My wife and I was we just hung out and we watched movies, man.
Nice.
We actually went early to this joint in town called Pokey Pokey, and it's half of there's these things called Poke Bowls.
Yes.
They do I'm sure you guys know what that is, but they do those there, and there's also a little bar in there, and they also had it's joint business, I think, with this boba tea place right next door. So you can sit in Pokey Pokey and order boba tea from them, and they'll just walk through the kitchen and bring it to you.
Cool.
It was pretty cool. We had boba and did that, and they had this corner, right? They had this corner that you can sit in, and it had all these cool skulls and stuff. So it looked like a little skull cave. It was pretty neat in there.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Wow.
So that's what we did.
Oh man. So I know Leon says he's in Florida. Or any of you guys going through the snow stuff? dealing with snow? I'm just curious.
It's cold. It's cold as shit here, but that's about it. It's just
snow.
really cold, really windy.
All right, good.
I live in Tennessee, so we'll get like an ice storm in like March or something.
That's why I thought you don't get to you stay pretty mild.
What's really cold to you?
It gets weird. Really cold is like probably like in the teens.
Ooh,
like, but it's not going to get there. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's I think by the end of the week, by Sunday or Monday, it's supposed to be around 24.
Oh wow.
So
yeah,
I don't care. I've got gas heat and I'm staying inside. I'm playing with toys.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else get this one?
Which one?
Any other get the V Toys Asura? Switch it, sir. It's that V Toys. It's the LA Comic Con like exclusive. They had some of those for sale. Yeah, I'm gonna change the camera up to my back one.
Okay, cool.
So you get a better shot of it.
Yeah,
I saw nerds out of the way
announcement for that guy, but
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I love that. Cool. I want it. I saw it, and I saw you. I think it was you posted it or somebody else posted it. I was like, man, I want that.
Damn, that is cool.
I like that Buster Sword.
Yeah, there's a red one. Yeah, it is a Buster Sword. And this is it comes with a different sword, but if anyone you 90s kids, which I'm sure a lot of anyone saw the movie The Shadow?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember that movie? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the dagger that he had, wasn't it?
It does.
It looks just like it, dude. It looks like it a lot.
Yeah.
Very similar. If it's
I thought that's maybe where it was from.
Huh.
Yeah, but this guy is just killer, man.
How tall is he? Next to
he's on a V Toys buck. Here's I'll put him next to the Jetta Toys.
Oh, he's good. He's a great size. That's good.
Yeah.
For the way he's designed, that's a perfect size for that dude. That's cool.
That's really
nice.
Yeah,
he's a thick ass boy. You know what I mean? He's on the V Toys buck. So I mean, if anyone ever like he's appropriately size.
Gibbs out here being a Naval City.
Yep.
That's
the second time
I think they still got him. I think they still got him.
Second time
they still got him.
In a good way though.
He says
I like
look like Alec Baldwin would be jealous of that dagger.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Funny. Let's get it. Give him a weird prosthetic nose and we're good to go.
Exactly. Damn, that's cool. Man. All right. Man. I can't. I'm trying to be cherry picking this year, 2024. Trying to be smart.
That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. But that's why. But that's the thing is that affects me because one of the reasons why I picked your shots. I think the way y'all do what I picked is like you collect a lot of stuff that I don't, so I get to like enjoy those figures through you. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what that was kind of like the whole like aesthetic of what I was going for today. It's like, hey, here's cool stuff that I don't have, and I may not necessarily have the budget for it. But guess what? You know what I mean? I get to enjoy it through you. So
exactly, that's a good one.
Did I show you guys?
I love the way you chose.
It looks like a villain. Cool. That's a villain.
The mayor of Sludge City. Yeah, he's the mayor of Sludge City here. He's a little kit bash I did. It's a ECW Paul Heyman's body when he used to be skinny with Santos Escobar's head, but I call him El Tatano. So the tyrant. Tyrano, sorry. El Tyrano, the tyrant.
That's cool.
So he's a former luchador that got respect from the people and got fear from the people during a riot in Sludge City, I said, and he made some deals and armored his goon. He made some deals with Cobra Commander and armored his goons with Cobra stuff. So that's how I explained that, why he has Cobra dudes in the background.
Right. Damn.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm having fun with my little world.
He's the nemesis of Nacho Libre.
It's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
I want to do a Nacho Libre custom. I think that would be pretty dope.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
Luchadors always look cool, but I would like to do one.
That'd be sick as hell.
Look, I live in New Mexico, so Lucha Libre is very big here. And especially with wrestling fans and whatnot, so they come up from Mexico and they do a lot of shows here in New Mexico because it's so close.
Oh, nice.
And I've been to a few of them myself. They'll do them at the casinos and stuff here. And we have the Native American casinos here in Albuquerque, and there's one called Isleta Casino, and I've seen them there a couple of times, which was pretty cool. Okay, it's called Hollywood Casino now. Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And like I'm a huge wrestling fan and stuff, so I'm like really influenced by wrestling and like Lucha Libre, Japanese wrestling and stuff.
Oh shit!
So awesome. I used to watch.
Hey, wrestling's fake.
The blue. Well, no shit. It's
wrestling's
scripted, dude.
Not fake.
Tell a wrestler it's fake though. They get bumps and bruises and stuff. It's choreographed stunts.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But anyway, bro, like I just love that stuff. So I used to watch the old school they have Mexican movies in black and white, like the Blue Demon. He's a really big celebrity in Mexico, and he made it over to like cinema back in the day in the 50s and stuff. And his son is actually now Blue Demon, but there would be movies where they would do like him versus Dracula, him versus Frankenstein, him versus like a spy, or he'd just be like beating their ass in his cape or kicking their ass in a suit and stuff. And just real crazy cool stuff, And that's cool. Kind of inspired, that character kind of inspired that character I made.
Oh, I got you. That makes sense.
I like wrestling. I'm just joshing you.
I know.
Oh man.
my favorite, one of my favorite video game characters is a wrestler.
Oh damn! Look at that.
Oh heck yeah! I love wrestling games. I love video games in general.
Man,
You ever play Guacamelee?
Guacamelee, yes, that's a platformer. Yeah, I like that one.
I haven't played it.
It's pretty. You can catch it on sale on most of the consoles and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you like Metroidvania games, they're always fun.
Oh, I love Metroidvania.
I'm not any good at those type, but
that's what it's all it is, man. It's a platformer Metroidvania. That's it. There's some pretty hard parts in it.
Oh,
I think I judged the book by its cover, and I heard Guacamelee, and I think I automatically assumed it was like an offspring of.
Here's the Joker I was telling you guys about.
So I was like, nah, I'm good. But I'll check it out because I love Metroidvania. The last one I played that was good.
Oh, you'll like the art style. It's I think it's Drinkbox Games. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're a cool company. So you'll like their art. The artist deck is really cool.
I'm gonna check it out for sure then.
Wow.
For sure.
Well, fellas, thanks again.
Well, fellas,
appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Oh man,
I appreciate it.
Anytime. It's the Pic Bar, man. Y'all do what you want to do. That's what it's designed for. And again, thanks everybody in the chat joining us. Next week we're going to have us coming back, I think, next Wednesday. But on Sunday, I think Rick Shiro is going to be joining us, I believe, on Sunday.
Oh, heck yeah.
Rick Shiro's a cool dude. So
Rick Shiro's a good dude. I like him. Yeah.
So look out for that on Sunday, and then next Wednesday I think we'll be back doing something, and then eventually I think in February we're going to bring back 5x5 on Fridays and get more appreciation going out there for the community and keep doing what we do. But anybody who wants to host, do what they do. Thanks, Ender. You're welcome to come on and do what these fellas do. knock it out and have fun with it and enjoy your time. Talk toys, show toys, show the shots, and have fun. That's what it's about. So, you know,
definitely.
It's an open
Thank
door.
you again for having me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
It was
you guys
fun.
knocked it out. You knocked it out.
Really
So
was.
I'm hoping
really
to
was.
see it again, to do it again. I'm hoping. So just let us
Real
know.
quick, I just want to say thank you again, fellas, for doing this with me, and thank you for everything you do, guys in the group, and all the advice and stuff you've given me personally. It's been amazing and big influence, and I appreciate all three of you guys. And thanks for helping me out.
Absolutely,
brother. You know I'm your tech support when you need it.
Heck yeah, you know it.
Oh man.
He's actually
Did you say heck yeah or tech yeah?
Tech
Heck
yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh man.
I'll see myself out. Sorry.
Oh, that's messed up.
All right.
Well, on that
I'll be here
note,
all week. I'll be here all week.
the bar is closed. We're up out of here.
All right.
See you guys. Take care, everybody. Thank you.
Cheers, everybody.
All right. Catch you later. Bye.